The psychology of power. Power doesn't go to the smartest person. It doesn't go to the hardest worker. And it definitely doesn't go to the most deserving. It goes to the person who understands one thing. Power is psychological. And most people are invisible because they never learn how it actually works. Brain Part 1. Power is a perception game. Power is not a title. It's not money. It's not even authority. Power is perception. In social psychology, this connects to social dominance theory, developed by Jim Sidanius, which explains how societies naturally form hierarchies. Some people rise. Others remain invisible. Not because of fairness, but because of how dominance is perceived and accepted. Historically, figures like Napoleon Bonaparte didn't just win battles. They projected inevitability. People followed not just strength, but certainty. Part 2. Machiavellian intelligence. There's a term in psychology: Machiavellianism. It refers to a personality trait defined by strategic manipulation, emotional detachment, focus on long-term advantage. Inspired by Niccolò Machiavelli, who argued in The Prince, "It is better to be feared than loved, if you cannot be both." This doesn't mean cruelty. It means understanding that people don't respond to intentions. They respond to incentives and positioning. Modern power players don't always look aggressive. They look controlled, calculated, deliberate. Part 3. The Laws of Power. In the 48 Laws of Power, one recurring idea stands out. Power is rarely direct. It is subtle, indirect, and often invisible. For example, Law 3. Conceal your intentions. If people know your plan, they can resist it. Law 6. Court attention at all costs. Visibility creates perceived importance. This explains why loud personalities dominate rooms. Quiet competence goes unnoticed. In modern environments, visibility often beats ability. And those who understand this play a completely different game. Part 4. Institutions and invisible power. Power is not just individual. It's structural. Philosopher Michel Foucault argued that power is embedded in systems, not just held by individuals. Think about companies like Amazon. Its power doesn't come from a single person. It comes from control of infrastructure, control of distribution, control of behavior. Or platforms like LinkedIn. They shape how professionals present themselves. Who gets visibility? Who gets opportunities? This is invisible power. You don't see it, but you operate within it every day. Part 5. Why most people stay invisible. Now here's the uncomfortable truth. Most people are invisible because they optimize for the wrong things. They focus on being liked, being correct, being safe. But power rewards being seen, being strategic, being bold. Psychologically, this connects to risk aversion and social conformity. You don't speak up because you fear judgment. You don't take positions because you fear being wrong. So you become forgettable. Even in corporate environments, the person who speaks with certainty often rises faster than the person who is actually right. Part 6. Modern power is infrastructure. Power today is no longer about visibility alone. It's about control over systems. In earlier eras, power meant land, armies, or political office. Today, it means something far more subtle. Infrastructure. Consider Amazon. It doesn't just sell products. It controls logistics, cloud computing, and distribution through AWS. Meaning, thousands of businesses don't just compete on Amazon. They depend on it. Or take Apple. Its power isn't just in devices. It's in the ecosystem. Once you're inside, your data, your apps, your habits, leaving becomes costly. This is what modern power looks like. Not forcing behavior, but designing environments where certain behaviors become inevitable. This aligns with a deeper idea in political economy. If you control the system, you don't need to control the people. They will regulate themselves. Part 7: The Real Barrier to Power. So why don't more people rise? It's not lack of intelligence. It's not lack of opportunity. It's this. They never shift from participant thinking to strategic thinking. Participants ask, what should I do next? How do I succeed within the rules? Strategists ask, who created these rules? Who benefits from them? Where is leverage concentrated? This is the difference between working in the system and understanding it. And without that shift, you don't just lack power. You remain predictable to those who have it. Ending. Power doesn't reveal itself directly. It hides in incentives, systems, and structure. And once you see it, you start to notice something unsettling. The same patterns repeat everywhere. In companies, in politics, in everyday interactions. The real problem of humanity is the following: we have Paleolithic emotions, medieval institutions, and godlike technology. E. O. Wilson.